Let's make Olive Garden's fettuccine alfredo. Melt 3 tablespoons of butter and add 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Then add 1.5 tablespoons of flour and mix until combined. Add your milk and heavy cream and bring that to a simmer until it thickens. Add some salt and pepper and then slowly start adding in your fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Once it melts, it's going to look like this, and now I'm adding in my cooked fettuccine and then topping it off with some parsley, and enjoy.
I'm gonna show you how we eat cactuses.
I know white people, you're a little bit shook right now. These are nopalitos. They're a little bit slimy, but we finna get rid of that. You ain't trying to be eating mocos for dinner. You gonna boil them with some onion and a lot of salt. We gonna remove all of that mucousy stuff. Make you a spicy salsa. Don't matter if you get heartburn. Drink milk. You're gonna wash them out real good so all that snot goes away. Blend the salsa up. Now you gonna saute some tomatoes, some onions, and you gonna throw the nopalitos in there. Ooh, season them. They finna be good. Queso fresco on top with some Mexican rice. Ooh, que rico.
Pork dumplings. Very simple. Pork, garlic, ginger, scallions, sesame oil, soy sauce, salt, pepper. That's the filling. Mixed dumpling mix. Pinch of salt. Black pepper. A little bit of tamari. A couple drops of sesame oil. That's it. Dumpling wrappers. You take a spoon, right? You try to get as much filling as possible because you want a higher meat ratio to the skin. So nice and pack it. Water is your glue, just the top half, right? Then what I do is I fold it over and I really make sure that you get a perfect seal. And you take it in the middle, you fold it and push really hard to crimp it. Then you go down, you can go left or right first, doesn't matter. Then you come back around the other way.
There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Ole, ole, oh Lord. Ole, 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 oh Lord. He will tear your city down. Ole, ole, oh Lord. There will come a poet whose weapon is his word. He will slay you with his tongue. Ole, ole, oh Lord. Ole, 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 oh Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Ole, ole, oh Lord. Get ready, 'cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, damn it! Yeah, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, 'cause we need a little controversy.
So me and my brother were craving tacos, and we went to the supermarket to buy everything for it. So we bought the carne already marinated, and then we got all the stuff to make guacamole, you know, all the ingredients. And he cut everything never again, because look at how ugly that is, but whatever, I guess it's a thought that counts. So mix that all up, and then we also cut up some onion to make some grilled onion for the tacos, because who doesn't like that? Put some oil on that hoe. And then this is a carne still cooking. Put the onion in and let that shit get caramelized like this. I bought salsa because I was lazy to make it, and I got it from Santa Fe, obviously. The guacamole. And then the carne was almost done, and these are the tortillas I used. They also wanted quesadillas, so that's what we did. Cut some lemon. We took out the meat because it was already ready, and we were gonna do the tortillas on that same pan, and look at that. And then put the toppings on your taco, and that's it. I have the other video where I made the quesadillas, so I'll show you guys that. But bon appetit!
all the food that I made for TikTok in the month of November. I made some buttery garlic knots, Panera's autumn squash soup, copycat Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwiches, homemade burger buns and Nashville hot chicken sandwiches, the perfect chocolate chip cookies, some baked mac and cheese, matcha snickerdoodles, and since the Cane's menu is pretty much only 3 things, I basically made the entire Cane's menu. Made some pretzel bites with cheese sauce to dip them in, the perfect apple pie, buffalo chicken calzones, copycat Annie Ann's cinnamon sugar pretzel bites, their little frosting dip to go along with it, custard-filled coffee cake donuts, buffalo chicken tenders that I paired with buttery dinner rolls, s'mores chocolate chip cookies. These are hands down my favorite cookie recipe that I posted this month. Also posted these mozzarella stuffed garlic and parmesan dinner rolls, some cowboy cookies, copycat Olive Garden zuppa Toscana soup, garlic and herb mashed potatoes, as well as monkey bread and stuffing. And there's more fun and creative recipes coming next month. Today we're making Olive Garden's breadsticks, but 10 times better. And if you want the recipe for the chicken gnocchi soup, it's in my last video. But to get started, you want 1 cup of warm water. You're gonna add 2 teaspoons of yeast, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and mix and set aside. In your mixer bowl attachment, you're gonna add 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons salt, and 3 tablespoons olive oil. After you let your yeast mixture sit for 10 minutes, go ahead and add it in last. You want to knead your dough for 10 minutes, add it to an oiled bowl, and let it rest for 1 hour. 1 hour later, you want to dust your countertop with some flour. Pat your dough ball down gently, and you want to cut out 10 breadsticks. You're basically going to cut them into long strips and then cut the long strips in half. And you want to roll them out very gently, tapering the ends. The less you touch them, the better they're going to come out. You're going to cover with a towel and let them rest for another 15 minutes. Add them to an oiled baking sheet, and we're going to brush on some egg wash. For my egg wash, I only used 1 egg and 2 tablespoons of water. Bake at 365 for 10 minutes. Brushing on 5 tablespoons of melted butter, a tablespoon of garlic powder and dry parsley, and we're done.